I'm Mark Sawyer Daly, and I'm reading Dave.
I'm Mike Brooks. I'm reading Chip.
I'm Justin Dobring. I will be reading stage directions as well as Man 1, Man 2, and Roy. Dave Kills Chip by Justin Dobring. Dave, 60-year-old, very focused with wisdom that he has earned from many hard-lived years in solitary confinement, and Chip, 25, excitable and something of the con. Lights slowly fade up on a rundown one-room apartment. On the back stage right wall, black iron bars cover a window that is just out of reach. On the back wall, stage center, is a large poster that reads, Room number 32. The word waste is written on the wall above a 10-gallon paint bucket. To the side of the bucket is a small shelf holding a half roll of toilet paper and a pile of sawdust. Next to this is the word water, under which is a tin pail of water for drinking, and next to this on the wall is the word food, under which is a cardboard box filled with pieces of white bread, some moldy, some stale, some fit for human consumption. A black iron bed is drilled into the floor stage left. On the bed is a thin, tattered gray blanket. On the wall above the bed, you can look through the black bars that cover a window to the outside. Dave sits in one of the two black wooden chairs downstage center, positioned at a black iron table that is cemented in the floor. On the table is an old-fashioned black typewriter and Dave's reading glasses. Dave appears to be sleeping in the chair, his blue suit jacket hanging over the back of the seat. He's wearing blue dress pants, worn black shoes. Dave has on a white dress shirt, untucked with sleeves rolled up, top button undone and his necktie loosened. Chip stands on dirty white flat sheets and a flimsy pillow. On the backstage right wall is one hook, and hanging on a coat hanger is a blue suit jacket, pants, shirt, and tie that is the exact match of Dave's outfit. Under the suit are a pair of polished black shoes and black socks. However, this suit looks much less worn than Dave's, and the black shoes underneath are spit and polished, not worn with holes like Dave's black shoes. A short burst from a siren sounds.
Dave. 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 Dave, Dave, siren Dave, come on buddy, big day Dave, lots to do, come on, I know you're awake, you're so, just forget it. Get up, it's your shift Dave, when they ask why numbers are low Dave, I'm gonna say it was your fault, I ain't taking a beating on account.
Dave.
There you go, there you go old man, that's my friend, all right. Up to face another day. Hey there sunshine. I got pancakes, bacon, and fresh coffee ready for you. And we begin again with a smile.
So we do.
Dave crosses to the waste bucket, back to the audience, and urinates. He moves slowly but purposefully. This has been his exact routine for decades. He dips his hand in the sawdust and claps and dusts his hands and throws a small handful of sawdust on top of the bucket.
Can't see how you have to pee so much. I never have to pee.
I tell you ought to drink more, but, well, it doesn't really matter.
There's a giant pink elephant in the room, right?
Yeah, this I've heard from Mom.
Dave. You refuse to change your mind, eh?
Uh-huh.
He tucks in his shirt buttons his top button and adjusts his black tie. He crosses back to his chair, puts on his jacket, sits down at the desk with an old-fashioned black typewriter and takes out a small red book.
It's capital R raffle day, Dave, and that means that...
Nothing at all. It's best not to think about it.
And what would you have me think about then?
Getting dressed before second siren. You'll get us both whipped and beaten. And then you'll have no chance at getting in the raffle.
Aha! You do care!
About not being beaten, certainly. Raffle day, less so.
Dave opens the book carefully, finds the right page, then sits the book next to the typewriter and reads.
Your only hope is surrender.
Yours are always more peaceful sounding than mine.
No.
Proof? No, I'll show you.
Chip reaches inside of his suit jacket, pulls out a little red book that looks exactly like Dave's, except not as worn. Chip flaps at a page at random and reads.
That air you enjoyed breathing? Yeah, we pretty much poisoned it.
Yeah, hard to misread that.
Chip stares out the window. Dave carefully inserts an index-sized piece of yellow paper in his typewriter, looks at the reading in the book, and he has just read aloud and slowly types, then takes the paper out of the typewriter, places it in a stack of finished yellow flyers, and begins the process again and again and again.
Hope is surrender.
It's still dark.
I know.
I keep thinking it's gonna...
I know. Which is
I
why
see lights, you know?
I do.
Sometimes
It's disturbing.
do we sleep all day?
It's best not to think about such things.
Is it night?
And so it goes.
I know people are out there. Are you listening?
Mhm.
I can make out vehicles and planes and a lot of hustle and bustle. I can see the fencing that surrounds us. Just, I don't know, you know? It still blows my mind.
I know.
But you just, ha! You!
Don't.
You. Forget it.
Good.
You don't want to know what I was going to say?
No.
You're not even curious.
No.
I can tell you.
Keep it to yourself.
I hate you.
I know.
You don't.
I do.
Oh, Dave, I just remember. You know what?
What?
I hate you.
I know.
Psst, Dave. Seriously, now listen.
What?
I really, really hate you.
I know.
Chip goes to the back wall, and under the word food is a small cardboard box. Chip grabs one piece of bread, sorts through a few more, lifts one or two up and inspects them, throws one into the waste box.
Moldy.
Chip finds another piece of bread he is happy with and places it on top of the first piece of bread and takes a bite.
You want bread flowers?
No. Water'd be nice.
Chip puts the bread sandwich in his mouth and carries the tin bucket of water carefully over to Dave. Dave tilts his head back while Chip carefully pours the water into Dave's mouth.
That good?
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chip returns the water.
Try this. This huge beast of a rock lying on the porch. Beast of a dog it was, Dave. Dog was just sleeping away. Never met the dog in my life, and that's important. We had no history together, see? Me and this dog were not familiar with each other. I looked it dead in the eye. I didn't say anything. I just thought, you fucking pussy. You're a Rottweiler. You ain't shit. Immediately sits up and attacks me. I run my ass off, get to the car, doors locked, slam against it, thinking, now don't hurt me, please. Don't hurt me. See, the trick is to get a good piece of bread, which, may I add, is hard to find these days.
That's true. I've noticed.
They bring the bread in when we sleep.
They must.
Bread fairy.
Bread fairy, yeah, probably.
So, I'm screaming inside my mind, please don't hurt me. Not out loud. This is the thing. I never spoke a word out loud. All between me and this dog. He took a giant chunk out of my leather jacket, then he went and laid down. My friend, what the hell did you do to him? He never attacks people. He's the most passive dog you'd ever meet. What happened? Only me and that dog knew what happened. He understood me, and he made me understand him. Not a word was spoken between us. I think it was the hash I was smoking that allowed me to tap in to his dog brain. And so when I say, would you listen to me?
I'm listening.
Did you hear me just now?
I did.
You get it?
Sure.
It's just, when I say I hate you,
Enough! I get it. I understand completely. Sorry. I want us to get along. You're making that very difficult.
you think I'm an attractive man?
You're a good-looking young man.
Would you do me?
If I were homosexual.
Or a woman?
If we were out there, you'd have no problem getting laid.
I miss my wife.
I know.
You never talk about your wife.
No.
Siren.
Oh man, was that second siren?
Yep.